day to make spiritual advancement in the month of Purushottam. So I would like to also welcome the devotees who has joined first time today. Is Santa Kamari Mataji, Ganga Devi Dasi, Rati Prabhu, and also Devi Murti Devi Dasi, the wife of our dear Gopal Hari Prabhu. So welcome and hope that you can relish the holy name in association of the wonderful devotees, and may Krishna grant you to join every single day. So today being a very auspicious day, also I would like to recognize our regular devotees who take austerity every single day to join from 2 a.m. in the morning, some of them. It was wonderful. Ishwar Krishna Prabhu, Yamuna Sundari Mataji, Ivy Gautam, Subhra Devidasi, Rajeshwari Priya Devidasi, Govinda Gita Devidasi, Girivardhari Prabhu, Shriya Devidasi, Sitala Priya Devidasi, Sachinandan Krishna Prabhu, Amol and Smita Panchpande, Raghav Chaitanya Prabhu, Manani Mataji, Prathamesh Prabhu, Janki Khan Prabhu, Lavanga Latika Mataji, Rohini Nandan Prabhu, Bruhat Madanga Prabhu, Nadia Kumar Prabhu, Shraman Prabhu, Srinivas Acharya Prabhu, Kasturi Manjari Devidasi, Srishtastika Devidasi, Manmatha Anand Prabhu, Sundari Radha Mataji, Pandurang Devdas Prabhu, Damodarati Mataji, Raga Bhakti Devidasi, Hanuman Prabhu, Tapti Ghosh Mataji, Rohit Mishra Prabhu, Pranath Gopal Prabhu, Radhika Prem Devidasi, Raj Vinod Prabhu, Anand Vinodini Devidasi, Shrika and Pankaj Gupta, Saraswati Devi, oh no, they are visiting India. Devendra Krishna Prabhu, Devyans and Saloni, Uttam Bhakta Prabhu, Vallabhi Mataji, Rajendra Prabhu, Abhay Joshi, Ravi Pipilia Prabhu, Ravila Pipilia Prabhu, and who else? They joined at 2 a.m. today, Haribol. Leela Manjari Devidasi, Vijay Krishna Prabhu, Vijay Krishna Prabhu, Amal Atman Prabhu, Gadadhar Chandra Prabhu, Tulsi Priya Devidasi, Jai Govind Prabhu, Bhadra Bharti Mataji, Amal Nam Prabhu, Barsana Rani Mataji, Sugandh Rag Prabhu, Aradhana Devidasi, Priyanka Mataji, Rukmini Priya Devidasi, Gopal Hari Prabhu, Adi Gopal Prabhu, Namanand Prabhu, Prem Vinodini Mataji, Madhvi Gopi Mataji, Survangi Shyam Devidasi, Narsimha Leela Chaitanya Prabhu, Vrajeshwari Pran Devidasi, Kishore Krishna Prabhu, Govinda Mohini Devidasi, Krita Lakshan Prabhu, Matangai Gopi Devidasi, Manoj Kapoor Prabhu, Kamal Priya Mataji, Karunamai Mataji, Radha Charan Prabhu, Radha Vallabh Prabhu, Abhay Charan Prabhu, Shukruti Devidasi, Kamini Priya Mataji, Sankarsan Prabhu and Manjari, Balram Prabhu, Shyam Sundar Prabhu, Hare Katha Devidasi, Rasa Keda Prabhu, Anand Radhika Devidasi, Pitambar Priya Prabhu, Rajesh and Sweta, Sharmishta Sahi, Mamta Mataji, Amrut Prabhu, Prem Priya Padma Mataji, Suchitra Mataji. I didn't say today Sumit Prabhu or Purvi Parmar, Sri Kumar Prabhu, Kanta Devidasi, Sri Kansurvasi Prabhu, Rasmi Mataji, Nissan Sharma Prabhu, Advait Prabhu, Sundarangi Devidasi, Sundari Leela Devidasi, I think those are the devotees who joined today. Please forgive me if I have anybody name. Just hear the wonderful song and then we will read the glorification of the Purushottam month by Sachinandan Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Hare Krishna.
Jaya Radha
Thank you very much, Ishwar Krishna Prabhu, for playing a wonderful song. There I have posted on our WhatsApp group the song that we need to sing during this special month. So this is glorification given by our great Acharya, Sri Satchidanand Bhaktivinoda Thakur, as follows. The Vedic Arya Shastras are divided into two sections. Smarta, literature based on Smriti, and Param Artha, transcendental literature based on Shruti. So Smriti and Shruti. Those who are eligible, adhikari, for this the Smarta section do not have any natural inclination or taste for the Param Artha Shastras. The thoughts, principle, activities, and life goal of every human is constituted according to his respective ruchi, inclination. Generally, smartas accept those scriptures which are in accordance with their respective ruchi. Having greater adhikar for smarta shastras, they do not demonstrate much regard for param artha shastra. Providence is the agent behind the creation of these two divisions. Therefore, undoubtedly, the maintainer of the world must have a hidden purpose in having made such an arrangement. As far as I understand, the purpose is that the jivas sequentially makes progress in the level of consciousness by remaining steadfast in the respective adhikar. By deviating from one's adhikar, one's fall down. According to one's activities, a person attains two types of adhikar, karma adhikar and bhakti adhikar. As long as one maintains his karma adhikar, he derives benefit from the path shown by the smartas actions. When he enters bhakti adhikar by transgressing the karma adhikar, then he develops a natural ruchi, inclination for the param artha adhikar or transcendental path. Therefore, Providence has made these two divisions of Shastra, Smarta and Param Artha. The rules and regulations of Smarta Shastras are committed to karma. The Smarta Shastras have made various types of rules and regulations in order to help one attain nishtha, steadfastness in karma adhikar. In many instances, it even demonstrates indifference toward Param Artha Shastra to make people attain specific nishtha in such rules and regulations. In reality, although Shastra is one, it manifests in two ways for the people. If the jiva gives up adhikar nishtha, he can never attain auspiciousness. For this reason, the Shastras have been divided into two, Smarta and Param Artha. Adhimas, the extra month, also called Malamas, impure month, is devoid of all auspicious activities. By dividing the whole year in 12 parts, the Smarta Shastras have ascertained the auspicious or religious activity for these 12 months. All the karma, religious activities, which are part of the Varnashrama system, when allotted to the 12 months, leave the extra month, Adhimas, devoid of any such activity. There is no religious performance in Adhimas. In order to keep lunar months and solar months in tally, 1 month has to be excluded every 32 months. The name of that month is Adhimas, extra month. Smartas have discarded this extra month, considering it abnormal. Excuse me. They give it names such as Malamas, impure month, Kurmas or thieving month, and so on. It is stated in Surya Siddhanta that in one Mahayug, there are 1,593,336 extra month and 51,840,000 solar months. Therefore, there is one extra month after every 32 months, 16 days and 4 hours of the solar calendar. What a perfect calculations. From the perspective of Param Artha Shastra, Adhimas is superior and advantageous for Hari Bhajan. What is Smarta Shastra says that it's very inauspicious. So for us, it's very auspicious. On the other hand, the most worshipable Parama Artha Shastra acclaims Adhimas as the most outstanding month for transcendental activities. Since life in this world is temporary, it is not proper to spend any part of one's life meaninglessly. It is imperative for the jiva to remain continuously engaged in Hari Bhajan at every moment. Thus, the Adhimas, which comes every third year, may also become useful for Hari Bhajan. This is indeed the deep meaning of Param Artha Shastras. Even though karmis perceive this month to be devoid of all auspicious activities for the deliverance of all the jivas, Param Artha Shastra, on the other hand, has ascertained that period as the most conducive for Hari Bhajan. Paramana Artha Shastra says, Hey Jiva, during this Adhik Mas, why should you remain lazy in your Hari Bhajan? Srimad Gokulanath himself has ascertained that this month is the best of all. It is superior even to the greatly pious month of Kartik, Magh and Vaisakh. In this month, you should perform Archana of Sri Radha and Krishna with specific role or moods for bhajan. You will thereby obtain all types of perfection. The history and glories of the Adhimas and how it is received, the name Purushottama, explained as follows. The glories of Adhimas are mentioned in the 31st chapter of the Nadya Purana. Adhimas considered the sovereignty of the 12 months and saw that he was being slighted. He went to Vaikuntha and related his dilemma to Srinarayan. Out of compassion, Vaikuntapati took Adhimas with him and appeared before Sri Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan. After hearing about the distress of the Malmas, the impure month, Sri Krishna's heart melted and he spoke following prayers. It's a wonderful Sanskrit prayer, but because of the time limitations, I'm just going to read the translation. Hey Ramapati, just as I am celebrated in this world by the name Purushottam, similarly, this Adhimas too will be renowned in the world by the name Purushottam. Now I offer all my qualities to this month, becoming like me from today onwards. This Adhimas is the monarch of all other months and is the most worshipable and most adored in the world. All other months are Shakam, that is, they will grant worldly desire. But this month, however, is Niskam. Those who worship this month, either without any desire, akama, or with all type of desire, will have all their karmas burnt. They will achieve me. My bhaktas sometimes commit offenses. We have done so many. But in this Purushottam month, they will be protected from committing any offense. That's the boon. You will get 100% benefit. Even though you chant offenselessly, you will get the complete benefit. This is the glory of this month. My bhaktas sometimes commit, but in this Purushottam month, they will be protected from committing any offense. This is Krishna speaking from his heart. In this Adhik Mas, those greatly foolish persons who neglect to perform auspicious activities such as japa, giving in charity, visiting and bathing at the holy places, and who are envious of the Dvijas, Brahmanas, are deemed wicked, unfortunate, and living at the cost of others. I don't think that we want to be in that group. Thus, they will not attain a scent of happiness even in their dreams. This is Krishna speaking from his heart. Conversely, those who are filled with bhakti will take advantage of this Purushottam month to perform archana to me. After enjoying worldly happiness such as wealth, sons, and so on, they will eventually attain residence in Goloka. The glories of Purushottam month in the context of the Draupadi's history. Many episodes from the Puranas are narrated in the context of the glories of Purushottam month. One such example is Draupadi. In her previous life, she was the daughter of Meda Rishi. Even after hearing of the glories of Purushottam month from Durvasa Rishi, she neglected to observe that month. And as a result, she attained many suffering in that life and became the wife of 5 husbands in her birth as Draupadi. During their exile, the Pandavas followed Sri Krishna's instructions to observe Purushottam Mas Vrat and thus cross over all the suffering. As it says, even sarvesu tirthesu brahmanta padunandana Purushottam Mashadya Vratam Chirur Vidhantaha Tadante Rajyam Atulam Avapur Gatakantakam Purne Chaturdase Varse Sri Krishna Kripaya Mune. Hey Muni, during the period of their exile, the Pandavas traveled throughout all the holy places. And by the mercy of Sri Krishna, they observed Sri Purushottam Vrat with all rules and regulations. As a result of this, they completed their 14 years of exile without any obstacle, and at the end attained an unparalleled kingdom of God. The account of King Drudha Dhavana, as spoken by Valmiki regarding Purushottam Vrat. Purushottam Mas is glorified in account of King Drudha Dhavana's previous birth. At Badrikashram, Narad heard the procedure of Vrat from Narayan Rishi, which Valmiki Muni then related to King Drudha Dhavana in answer to the king's questions. Just as the rules of Ahanika, Gayatri mantras for Brahmanas are ascertained in Dharma Shastras, similarly the obligatory activities of one observing Purushottam Vrat are also delineated, beginning from the Brahma Muhurta hour. Rules for bathing in the month of Sri Purushottam. Regarding the rules for bathing during the Purushottam month, it is said, I'm going to skip the Sanskrit sloka because I won't be able to finish then. There are 3 types of baths as declared by the wise. Bath in the river, which mid the ocean is the topmost. Bath in lakes or the pond and wells is the second best. And bath in one's home is an ordinary bath. For one who is observing Sri Purushottam Vrat, after taking bath, he should observe the following. I'm going to skip the Sanskrit. After bathing, one should perform achman with clean hands. One should then make paste of gopi chandan clay and wear simple, beautiful, straight urdhva pundra tilaka on his forehead and the marks of conch, disc, and so on his body. At least we should pull those 12 tilak mark. The exclusive worship of Sri Radha and Krishna is obligatory in Purushottam month. The worship of Sri Krishna is the obligatory activity of the Purushottam month. Purushottama mashasya devatam Purushottamaha tasmat sampujayed bhaktya shraddhaya Purushottamam. Valmiki says, Hey Drudhavani, Dhavan, Purushottam Sri Krishna is the presiding deity of the Purushottam month. Therefore, being filled with bhakti shraddha, you should worship Purushottam Sri Krishna with 16 types of paraphernalia every day this month. As it's said, the worship of the divine couple Sri Radha Krishna is indeed obligatory in Purushottam Mass. Agacha Deva Deva Shri Krishna Purushottam Radhaya Sahitas Chatra Grahana Pujanam Mama. Activities forbidden in the month of Purushottam. All the rules and regulations regarding Sri Purushottama Vrat, which we have presented above, from these shastras should be followed by religiously devoted persons of all the varnas caste. The Naradiya Purana concludes by saying that in the holy place of Naimisharanya, Shrishruta Goswami spoke to the assembled devotees as follows. Bharate janur sadhya purushottama uttamam na savante na shravanante gruha sakta naradamaha gata gatam bhajante tra durbhaja janma janmani putra mitra kalpa trapta viyogat dukha bhajinaha asmin mase dvija shrestha nasachastrani udaharet na swabit parasvayam na nalapatet vithatam kvachit parpavabdam na karyam na kathanchit kadachana paranancha na bhunjita na kurvita parakriyam. Even after taking birth in India, those who are the lowest of mankind remain attached to the household life and never hear the glories of Sri Purushottam Vrat, nor do they observe it. Such unfortunate persons undergo the suffering of repeated birth and death, and the distress inflicted by the separation from sons, friends, wife, and other relatives. What a curse if we don't do this thing. It's so auspicious that we read and we become knowledgeable. O best of the Dvijas, in this Purushottam month, one should not uselessly discuss worldly literature or mundane poetry. One should not sleep on the bed or other, nor indulge in discussions of worldly sense enjoyment. One should not criticize others, eat foodstuff cooked by others, or perform activities prescribed for others. So I have posted my vow on our WhatsApp, our Japa group, 7 vows that I have taken that I'm gonna follow in month of. It's not that I'm trying to swap, one devotee asked me. That's why I have posted. But also it will give the impetus for everyone to take active part. The obligatory activities in the Purushottam month describe. Will all in Sanskrit prayers is there, but I don't think that we have the time because I'm not that too much profound to pronounce very quickly and speedily. So we will just read the translation. Please forgive me for my inadequacy. Giving up miserliness, one should give in charity to the Brahmanas. If a person remains miserly, even though he has wealth, his miserliness will be the cause of his going to Raurava, one type of hell. Every day, one should feed the Vaishnavas and Brahmanas with the best foodstuffs. A person who is following the vows should take his food in the 8th part of the day. Indradumna, Satyadumna, Yavuvanasva, and Bhagirat attains Dvasmipya, close association of Bhagwan, by worshipping the Purushottam month. One should perform service to Purushottam with all one's endeavors. Such service to Purushottam is superior to all types of sadhana and fulfills all varieties of desires. In previous age, Kundilya Muni repeatedly chanted the mantra Govardhana Dharam Vande. By chanting this mantra with devotion during Sri Purushottam month, one will attain Sri Purushottam himself. So what is the mantra? Govardhan Dharam Vande. 3 words only. One should devote Purusotam month to constantly meditate upon Navghana, Dvibhuja, Murlidhar, Pitambar Shri Krishna with Sri Radha. Those who do this with devotion will have all their cherished desire fulfilled. Haribol. I worship the lifter of Govardhan Gopal, who has the form of Gopa. He is the festival of Gokul, the supreme controller of all Iswaras. And he is Govinda, the beloved of the Gopis, Gopika Priyam. The observance of the transcendentalists, Swanishta, Paranishta, and Nirapeksha. There are 3 types of transcendentalists. Swanishta, those who are steadfast in their personal vows. We should look for this, Swanishta. Paranishta, those who are steadfast in following the vows set forth by their respective acharyas, and Nirpeksha. And Nirpeksha means those who are indifferent to the above 2 types of steadfastness. All the activities mentioned above for Purushottam month are prescribed for Swanishta transcendentalist. Paranishta bhaktas are eligible to observe Purushottam Vrat according to the rules and instructions of Kartik Vrat prescribed by their respective acharyas. Nirpeksha bhaktas respect this sacred month by daily honoring Sri Bhagavad Prasad with one-pointed attention, following some routine for Shravana and Kirtan of Sri Harinam according to their capacity. Swanishta and Paranishta bhaktas are generally householders, and Nirpeksha bhaktas are renunciates. The following statement from Vishnu Rahasya, which is the topmost instructions of Sri Hari Bhakti Vilas, recommends as follows. Indriyastava astakanam sadaiva vimalamati paritoshayate Vishnu nopavaso jitat manaha. Those whose intelligence has been purified by bhakti are detached from the inclinations for sense enjoyment. The intelligence of such person is naturally pure. Therefore, they are jitatma. They have conquered their minds. It is their innate bhakti rather than by upavas, fasting, and other such activities. They have purified their minds and are thus able to please Sri Krishna at all the time. The innate ruchi, inclination, and obligatory activities of the ekantika bhaktas. Therefore, Srila Sanatana Goswami has concluded his book, Sri Hari Bhakti Vilas, by presenting the following statement for one-pointed devotees. Evam ekantinam praya kirtanam smaranam prabho kurvatam param priya krutyam anyan narochate bhavena kene chit presta shri murtir angri sevane syad ichiyasyam swatanetraina swarasaneva tadvidi vihitis eva nityesu pravartante swayam hite ityadi ekantinam bhati mahatimam Likhitam hi bhaktat ekantika bhaktas, one-pointed devotees of Sri Krishna, consider Sri Krishna Smaran and Sri Krishna Kirtan alone to be the most fulfilling and valued activities. Generally, they do not engage in other angas of bhakti beside these two, which they cultivate with great love and affection. Their eagerness for these angas is so strong that no other activity can captivate their taste. They develop an intense desire to serve the lotus feet of Sri Krishna in a specific mode. Therefore, they render service to the lotus feet of Sri Krishna with moods which are favorable to their own ras, along with some independence to give up the injunctions which are unfavorable to their cultivation. This alone is the vidhi. The ekantika bhaktas are not bound to follow all the rules and regulations which have been prescribed by the rishis. The moods of the ekantika bhaktas inborn, natural disposition generally remain prominent. This is their glory. Adimas is dear to bhaktas as there is no disturbance from karma kand in this month. The bhakta observes Sri Purusotam according to the respective adhikar. This means according to the distinctions of the mood of the Swanishta, Paranishta, and Ekantika bhaktas. Bhagwan Vrajanath Sri Krishna is the sovereign of this month. Therefore, Adimas is dear to every bhakta. This is because, incidentally, in this month, no disturbance from the karma kanda can come to obstruct the performance of our one's bhakti. So I think that this is something that we should really take something. I was thinking that I should start chanting at 1:30 from today, but always I learn from my Guru Maharaj that don't rush anything in your devotional practice. And as I mentioned the other day, he was so nice. He gave those practical instructions. It was so simple, but it was so profound that has helped me. He was saying when we walk, unless our another foot become really stable on the earth, we don't lift another leg. So when we try to increase our sadhana, we should do it step by step. We should not take it something whimsically, then you will fall apart. And what will eventually will happen, we will lose our faith. Always our Acharya give perfect instructions. And if you follow properly, it's so sublime. So then I was thinking that, actually, I wake up at, I send some text message to some devotee 12:45 a.m. And I said, oh, this is perfect time. I can take shower and get ready and start chanting at least 1:30. But then I thought, no, it is not good. I must stick with it because we just started from 2:30 to 2 a.m. We should chant at least 6 months to become stabilize our devotional practice. And then ultimately my goal is to start chanting at 1 a.m. That's the goal. And we have come so far. We started at 4 a.m. Then we started at 3:30, then at 3, then 2:30. And then after the Naperville, the festival of Holy Name, it inspired me to start at 2 o'clock. So everyone should take some serious vow. This month is so auspicious. All other months we will not derive the benefit what we can get this month. We should so steadfast in our devotion. We should commit ourselves. Whatever time you want to join, just maintain the time. Don't bring the laziness and don't chant the lousy rounds. We have been doing for many lives, and that's the reason we are same way where we took the initiation. Just think about it. Have you increased? How many rounds are you chanting more? We have been initiated for 30 years, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. We have not improved. We have not increased number of rounds. Why? Because we have made so many offenses even while chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Rather than getting the benefit, we are not getting that much, but still benefit is there, but we are not getting the potential that the holy name is given. It's profound process. Please become serious. As I always repeat, that sentence is my favorite. The sun is not going to rise in the west to tell you become serious. Every step we take, even we take inhale, we have no guarantee that we will be able to excel it. With those thoughts, always remain happy, jubilant, and totally fearless. We should be always punctual. It's 6:55, so we should end. With those thoughts, and whoever you come across, give them a kind word that their life also can become successful and totally fearless. With those thoughts, I would like to offer my humble obeisances at the dusk of these wonderful devotees who take so much austerity to join every morning and support us from Houston, from India, from New Jersey, Virginia, Boston, Boise, Atlanta, College Station, San Jose, Tempe, Phoenix, Dallas, Detroit, Chicago, Naperville, Philadelphia, Charlotte, and other some cities also, I don't remember, but let's end our session. I wish you a very pleasant day, and may Krishna help you to come up with your some vow. Write it down and declare. That's the reason. You know, when I take some vow, I always declare. I speak to so many people because then, you know, you will be accountable. That will push you. So I have posted my vow on that, and everyone inspired to do so, most welcome. Thank you.